mau ɛno ne bra na ɔmo ɛnhwɛ mau ɔmo wɔ ɛyɛ Sky Life house ɔmo wɔ ɛyɛ Calvary Baptist in Chemu hɔ no ma wɔ Circle ɛna afei so no mo amonam Accra to Circle a mo fa ɛyɛ overhead no so no Mombra Wise Brain Vision and Ubenyom one Niagara Hotel opposite Honoma and at one sa Ebecomo. On my number is 050 0010012 050 0010012. On Sabekan Wise Brain Vision and Optical Services for yes, I that almost say your reporter no or call a Ablukuma North no tax no ebi ebono esi na sumfa nachi Emma Sebi, ne glasses, ne lens session no ebubuye. But Wise Brain Vision and Optical Services for I replace amayen. Ye don't must be brave. Omo to me de ne lens no amaye amano. Enunti no ye be don't must say mejina pen for nim Kessben Media Group say Wise Brain Vision and Optical Services for ye don't must say mutumi eboa your reporter no na ne sa aka ne lens ne sa aka ne glasses ni biwa radiadum sisi ade ohu ade kama ye don't must be brave. Enunti no Wise Brain Vision and Optical Services for men kan cho so mo wo Sky Life House oba hono mo metumi ahwe ama bibia etumi akoye amount saso and America say ye no man sebi ye di 40 years and above no esese ye hwe ne mayampo mu din meka emema no true enu nti no prostate ade ha ye pa but obatampa prostate center say men kan cho say we are safe 40 years and above oba ne hono mo a obetumi ahwe ama bibia etumi akoye ama wa sebi ojo so frequently dani den na ojo so no enye time no otumi say short eba wa saa ne dia na is a problem no yaba delay ewo ojo so mu so eso hadwene yie pa say bia oba badwun so kra no difficult say obetumi ahyase na sebi o wadwun so no so hadwene yie pa I don't know say wo sa how am boss nyina na so ye bema no di 40 years and above yenko Obatampa Prostate Center na yene omo enkodi enkomo omo wo 50 Prat last stop ahonom enomo wo Kaswa to Nyanya no road no oho ena omo ewo from ewo 055 38000678 055 38000678 onsa ebeka Obatampa Prostate Center na onyomo edi enkomo na yahwe o prostate no so amount Saso na make chow say Best Brain Publication say school for a books ni na aba nkwala no school books ni na aba enunti this year hia bi ama nkwala no na so mo sua de na bibia tumi akoyi amomo pa de esefata say esese ye call Wise Brain Best Brain Publication na ye ne omo ekodi enkomo say open mathematics basic 1 and 6 say open science basic 1 and 6 open English language basic 1 and 6 and also open computing and also asantitwi history and affairs religious and moral for basic nyina no 1 and 6 ni nyina no onsa beka ni nyina ewo Best Brain Publication onsa ebeka ni nyina KG4 ebooks so ewo honom say numeracy for KG1 and 2 and also say creative art activities ni nyina no onsa beka coloring and affairs nursery for so edie wo numeracy for nursery omodie nyina aba GHS product eso ewo honom say GHS mathematics 7 8 and 9 combined and also say GHS English language 7 8 and 9 and also ewo honom obetumi afre omo na wakwako tobi okọ crèche and afeso stationery akanyina no omo ewo bi wo Best Brain Publications wonsa ebeka omo ewo honom so ohia omo party a from ewo 0241 520 946 0241 520 946 eno Best Brain Publications onsa ebeka omo na oni omo edi enkomo na wahwe se na nema ebesi ebeko Kayibu Group of Companies say me kan show say odi omo ana odi asem say opese utu kwan na visa nya no ayewo den na ofa ha na hu bia wokọ when this ayo ntanta ama se dise ano bebi apese okọ bia no ase ayewo den process no kra na obefa mu kra no unnim kwa obefa so obeye ne dia Kayibu Group of Companies say me kan show say omo honom emaw say opese utu kwan okọ visit na say oye tourist na opese utu kwan na okọ hwe bebia eniema wo na so opese utu kwan fi kroma na okọ ye adwuma e wo bi man so na de kakra so befie na busuanfo so enya bi didi a Kayibu Group of Companies say men kan cho say omo wo homaw be rest assured say o visa mu ensensem ene enema obefa mu ansa obenya obesa ne nyina no ombe ipomoden atena se ahwe ne nyina no ma ya amaw yanom so epese yeto car na ye use say ye private say ye commercial na yedi ye ediese ne de fata ne nyina no mepacho Kaibu group of companies say cars pa dia tumuda because omo wo cars papa genuine ones omo import to efi Japan cars and omo di agro no Japan cars de types bi apebia no won sabeka ewo Kaibu group of companies I don't the main country say so wa wo car no pay on make say bi crap so import car no type no kra wo car no what on Kaibu group of companies for ending common on be hwe ni nyina amount flexible terms payment na no kra na me de no say unhia car na say ntumi ntoka na wetima ma flexible payment say bi ojekai akra na fakoye adwuma ana say jikai na entumi emmoa na ko wunwuma so na mom no obetua meka enkakra flexible payment eno hwasem na meka no enti no Kaibu company group of companies say oba ombetumi no afasa na ma wenyi na mu na bibia etumi akoyi amaw cars no so de bi wo hodeda enti no call sisi ame no ka say ya obetumi adon sa tenet no me pe wait ombe bibia so ama engine bibia wa check bibia tester na wa test bibia na bibia etumi akoyi amaw Kaibu group of companies one sem na me catch sisi ano omo wo anya market okohonoma anya market ohonom Deeper Life Junction okohonoma benya Kaibu group of companies so sa ebeka omo ewo honom from ewo 055 67 35422 0556 735 422 and now says 055 670 2834 0556 70 2834 unsa ebeka Sadiq Sadiq Herbal Center say make Manchester Flex on 600 herbal mixture aba na eno de tie nie se sabi owo numbness unsa tititi na unhu de obeye onhu a mepacho Flex on 600 ewo ho emao sa so ena mamo sexual weakness ni na no onom Flex on 600 herbal mixture na unsa ohun ebeto yie pa sa so ena elephant herbal mixture and also ewo ho emamo a sebi sisimu mo ya constipation o de sa na wo chem na wo ti ko hu na yintini me ba choda bi no herbal mixture friend no elephant herbal mixture fi Sadiq Herbal Center for ho na onomo a bibia betumi aye fine Sadiq Herbal powder and also ewo ho makoko and pause mo wo bi no and afeso elephant oil ointment and also ho no ma body pains and afeso backbone romanticism and afeso swollen legs ne nyina no wonsa ebetumi aka bia na ye Sadiq Herbal Center for ho and na obetumi ene omo edi nkomo no wonsa aka bi sa opedodo so atu and na opebi atopa dia yenko Okanshi drug lane KPD Enterprise Kings Walk Herbal Rupash Herbal, Tinatet Herbal, Helus Herbal, Okotamaswa, Little George Pharmacy, Ashaman, Ekus Pharmacy, and Afeso in Koko, Hillside Pharmacy, Kumase, Kolinak Herbal, Misty Herbal, Apidank Herbal, Freddie Men's School, Mama Becky, Wonsa Ebekembi. My mom so here Sadiq Herbal Center and Casadia, Epacho Omo Marine Junction, near the toll booth, and now say, over from 0244 153 511 0244 153 511 and also says 055 799 7797 Sadiq Herbal Center and enkomo and amino edisisiano. Time check is about 7:51 where the studios of Kessben 92.9 and after what we show me our television so no Kessben TV over DSTV channel 364 and also say Go TV so channel 121 meeting at your man so for Kojo Preko Dankwah from now to 9:40 there me one about being commonia share the echo and the eba or text messages and our face or WhatsApp messages in as welcome obenya or Facebook so Kessben TV and answer Kessben 92.9 making come messages in ewa honum amount me shase na afi yendi enkomo ne yenhwe de ekoso ewo omanim what him say government accountability series na aban no ashase no migiri ye say mote ya Felix Kwachofosu or communication government communications e de to just say ministers ni na ebeba na oma ba be kire de oma ye for the past 6-7 months ni nyina no oma ma accountability ni ahwe de ekọ ene de eba series no ahyase de Barendra ena the Minister for Defense Dr. Omane Boama enso ede ne de ekọ tudwa na yawa kenka ensem bebre and ye bedi hu common there because ensem no wakan very critical ema oman no isane say ono ena Minister for Defense oka bibia esese sebi yam hye na yebuhu kakra na yehu se yemman na nkasa no safe na so se enye safe. The TNA, one of the critical issues of Oboso was the fact that almost about 1,000 ammunitions are Ghana Armed Forces, national security, almost about during the NPP government, pens one. 1,000 ammunitions in Inano. Say me no say. Say Abba, say Ayera, say Yehu be Biafa, say why na ton, say why na diaba nemu Yehu be dia kogu. Some when accountability no sebio went to me endi mu no one share amai ni no ye hu almost 1,000 ammunitions, and that's for me a serious. And some no kind no yen share on Kessben TV most of mo Facebook no Kessben TV mbe to me ahwe wo honom yentie our radio so na 92.9 yentie na yen share the Minister for Defense Dr. Omane Boama edi tudwa endra our government accountability series, the ECOSO.
Let me touch on missing ammunitions. I must say that, yes, it is not every detail that I can provide at this stage. But the fact that it's taking this long to capture it in this minute detail should tell you there must be a reason. If you go back to the President's State of the Nation address 2025, he hinted at it. This is the next phase. But the reality is that to date, those ammunitions have not been accounted for. How the Ghana Armed Forces could transfer ammunitions to national security that doesn't have a fighting force in 2024 is a question that would definitely have to be answered. The Ghana Armed Forces has passed it on to the National Security Secretariat for the National Security Secretariat to investigate it, since they were the recipients of the ammunitions. But what we are doing is, under our watchful eyes, any such incidents will not be dealt with like the way it was handled in the past. So whilst we have encircled this and handed it over to national security for national security to handle, whatever will fall within our domain from January onwards, trust that we will deal with it the way
Kessben 92.9 the Biachi
Motie the Defense Minister Dr. Omane Boama this a shocking revelation to honom. Minim se me call the next video, so and I said the next nyama or kind when it comes to one of the critical areas bioma recruitment of soldiers into our military, ye be the home komo. But clearly say Dr. Omane Boama can't say ammunitions are yede emma national security from MPP government and as almost pens one omun to me are accounted for me can Ghana Armed Forces kakra minim process so we'll talk to an expert, we'll talk to a security person, we'll talk to somebody who be to me amayimu. But say many wo ordinary Ghanaians na say process bi wo honom say bisa questions bi say bisa, we need to ask first off emra wo ho say national security sebi some G ammunitions and I say akudie bi afi Ghana Armed Forces for ho a omo famu ana. First off, say no crest adia and I say enkrata wo. That was why we're able to tell say 1,000 ammunitions efi eye Ghana Armed Forces eko eye national security. So that is established. That there are documentations ewo honom. So we can trace. So if indeed we can trace, say you were 1,000, we're able to tell the figure. Say you were 1,000 ammunitions, ya transfer, the court national security DR. Then we should be able to tell, say, national security for a return emu mienu miensa baako. What terms moje na mo dia yedien or for which duration? Obreni beka say duration na me patche say emre ben pa na moji a sebio mo de beba say 2 days, 1 month, 1 year, 2 weeks said dien and a mode kwa koye. May sure say all these things were done. Documentation should be there. So that we need to establish. It be me one say Ghana Armed Forces for be kanchira ye ne say yeti hey until say Dr. Mane Boama ba be kanchira ye say ya transfer such an amount 1,000 of ammunitions efi eye Ghana Armed Forces eko national security no emmaye ye hu bi afa no emu rem kakra. It means that Amuri anase bebia sebio yet de eye ammunitions ne wo no ye wo panyini wo ho ye wo nkrofo mo hwe so nkratasem e wo ho enti no ebe me wonwa kakra se ye ni sa niema we. But then again Rama ne Boama ekasa no say omo assign the case no ama national security for eye secretariat no to look into it. How? Onipa na obeje ammunitions no to me accounted for. But yeah, hwehwe mu ne de ya san dia koma the very institution na they have failed to bring the ammunitions back to Ghana Armed Forces, to look into it. Omo hwehwe mu saying
Kessben 92.9. Bebiache.
Omo hwehwe mu saying how are they going to look into it? Me na sabi ya bombe kwa edu say mabeje ade me mfa mbaye no ya san ba me ama so ye say me san hwehwem na me san be kire Ghana Armed Forces for say e kwan ben so na friends ammunitions ne mbaye menti ase. I don't get it. I don't think I am a independent body to look into these matters because I don't know can a year once a more a 2 way baby efa any and who dealings menu say ye can say betia say na yente yet you chrome hana sebio ye say yatida police for ammunitions omutuo na de ende ye say rob bibia koso ha obakọ hwem no na ye say eye military ni eye police ni tuo na ye de ama na AK47 so call rent ye so the fine so enti say wo kika sa say nwa che Ghana for na so pese ye ti ase here we should make it clear because etuo ho dealings there ano odene. So for me to say send the court back to national security for them to investigate and come back to you the Ghana Armed Forces, I think say we for independent body and mixture of these two institutions, Ghana Armed Forces plus certain people from maybe national security and other independent institutions to look into this matter. But also the mom and what do you expect them to tell you? In any case, they took it 1,000 fan by and you are still telling me say yes I'm fan momo. No money no more. Doctor, me pacho we dey me no nya adwene. We need to look into it again. Yan hwe na fe yentie recruitment no. Controversies bi aba ho. Say yenuanom mema ne ma ye form during the MPP time say yes say omumra training na omumbeye a sojafoɔ na omumbo oman no ho ban no. De akosie no mienu yentie the current defense minister, Dr. Omane Boama, during the government accountability series, the Okafa. It
is important to report at this stage that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, so the soldiers go to the army recruit training schools and the various training schools, the officers will go to the Ghana Military Academy So I'm done with the officer career. I'm now moving to the soldiers. It is important to report, let me repeat, at this stage, that the last recruitment exercise for soldiers, non-officers, was conducted in October 2021. However, the audit has revealed that 2,872 Army potential recruits who successfully completed all required processes, including documentation, medical examinations, and vetting, are yet to undergo training. Meanwhile, my visit to the Army Recruits Training School just last week disclosed the fact that the Army Recruit Training School has not been training recruits over the past 17 months. With the potential capacity for the Army Recruits Training School to train between 900 and 1,500 recruits every 6 months, a maximum of 3,000 every year, we wonder why the past administration allowed the situation of the 2,872 Army potential recruits to crystallize. Knowing that even healthy people die during military training, how can we rely on laboratory tests conducted years ago or over 6 months ago to recruit? How can we rely on body selection and fitness tests conducted years ago to inform recruitment decision now? Additionally, with the passage of time, many have exceeded the age limit.
Okay, and also one of the critical issues are and as a doctor Omane Boama Erezi. Richard Mr. Moa, I me per se saying Dr. Omane Boama Bium with regards to the recruitment. Because me said who and Yamasu ye. Me said who Yamasu ye. Okay. Mame kwa humana sombra, and I will share my views and comments on this one. But mame kwa humana sombra na mene honorable osanso deputy chairman Emma the Defense and Internal Committee our Parliament MP for Wa West. Okay, Defense and Interior Committee MP for Wa West. Superintendent retired Peter Lanchini Tobu or line so na menono ending komo emfa issues here. Dr. Maneboama raise no na fe yending komo ne yenhwe impemfo ewo munti no yebetie from the security point of view. Honorable Maakye bibia boko there.
Minya Kojo Preko Dankwah mbom design.
Radio adom kakrakra yeguso.
Mono juma pa mo bo magana.
Yeda se.
Na mu wa mi se kabima mo yentimi nko yanim.
Ohu sa yeda se pa. Yeso yeda mo ase se mokoso a eso ehyehyɛ mra pa. Ene kwan ebe fa so man no so bitumi edi ye yeda se pa. Nice. Honorable enra metie Dr. Omane Boama meyem hyeme kakra. The time yam sheme ne se me Ghana ni me omanmu ni a sebio se yeti etuo ho asemo a na ye yam hyehye yen se ye beka kire ye se ye de ammunitions e de akoma another national security and say ye one of our security institutions na accountability abeya asem ese se oman no Ghana ni bia otie wo ne ese se ne yam hye no ana so oda onda.
Minya Mpacho medase me kwanye wesu achia tifo nyina na machia mi aminua the Minister of Defense Dr. Omane Boama ankasa me chia Honorable Mubarak Muntaka Minister for Interior okuta responsibility so national security. All the people within the security sector na pay me chia obia if you say omona aya omonda yetimida the omoda jaya and the energy samatu yen. So near wabe kain yentie na supam. Me feel say security in some and yen nyina na ya di gun famam. E bia na near wo kan ye o tin hu kakra kire yen. Niema e course emre bi atwo mu a ye hwehwe say be hwehwe ne ye. Me pa cho say bibi yira wo soja mu a ye hwehwe a ye nhu dia. Let us say your president ankasa we the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces obetinaira. It's a very serious matter. And the records within the Ghana Armed Forces. And to me, I say, Bibia ira aye hu babia ade no faaye. Ontimi nkwagina babi nka say within the Ghana Armed Forces, records are so straight. Bibia ira awuntimi nfa ontantini say e ya asumati and ebe holding the panel responsible. Entimi nsisa. But ye transfer name free Ghana Armed Forces at the national security and na kwa asem ye bae. Em say yankasa ye oman no eduru me bia ye mpese be ka no kra kire ye ho. Ipacho national security niti and I say omupeni ni friend saying national security coordinator Mr. or your coordinator. So national security and another agency just say you found for sure matadia omo dani police and also dani soldier. Dabi me pacho a police phone ina Morgana ha. A soldier phone ina Morgana ha. Immigration, fire service, customs, narcotic control commission, National Intelligence Bureau. Now say me to say mo person mo dani no Econo Bureau of National Intelligence. Now the acronym BN and that Sunjina Wa. I mean apparatus within the national security structure. In other words, national security na Jina Hono, when you not count a friend in national security. And there was National Security Council Secretary. But a mistake now who say a national security secretary, council secretariat no, and also I done another security agency there. Asamba, the future mu na bedding say ya. But what can do? The fee say waka. But a national security secretariat point honum and the try say you should ma mo ye nyina no. The ba say Ghana for benyemu no kra wo mu dia mo mfa meto joy. Say except patas mo mfa meto joy. The answer patas mo wi ya mo de beto joy so na mo nka mo nuntu na mo hwehwem. Baby, I said, thousands of ammunition. Me pacho, so unim Juma bullet back to media. Bullet back, unim Juma bullet back to media. Now I can say thousands of ammunition. Ya transfer ko baby you baby I wa. I say one case that you be say inti ya corner saying ba na saying e bedu baby I But nyamin chade. The new National Security Coordinator, Commissioner of Police, Osman Abdul Razak, for more than 30 years. Ni ese kata biata onye na Ghana mfana tumatamfra ewa bambo muno. Me wo didie paase obetimaye. So yanja mom.
Honorable, I will ask all the street questions. I mean, because I'm a security person, so you can forgive us. But ordinary Ghanaians, maybe say questions, maybe say, they are now with security, so obetias here. Ayana, will processor your fast war, say your transfer ammunitions, even crowd police, cry, another police unit. Transfer no ayana emrada hon krata da hon bibia da hon meboa. Okay. And baby, ye de aye ammunitions ni go no am friend amri no so no ye wo panyina odan no meboa. Panyina odan no enye political appointee na emom no aye ni dibre esefata se wodu ho nti na de ama no o ye sojani meboa.
Oh, ye professional person.
Professional. Enti no say yetumi ehun say 1000 etumi efi aye Ghana Armed Forces eho akodi another security unit ensemu na somo de beye adwuma megidi ye se aya omo tracy e checke de omo de ye serial numbers ni bibi omo checke bibia
me pacho me that's it ade ba kwa wo ho say first question ye transfer ammunition free Ghana Armed Forces e the national security say kwede
no na mente yentia se Ghana for yentia
anything Minister of Defense utie ne kasa or say irregular ayade aye won transfer soldier for buba over thousands e dia call national security o de kwede
omo no mu hia wo ho
no o de kwede den anything o kan say irregular no aka make sure national security no ho coordinating body. A better BBS na national security coordinator officer we there eye soldier for na say omo ya me pa cho soldier for mo nkonye soldier for be kwa koji tuo buba na wo soldier mu na mo da kwa adwuma no say police for a say police omo nko mo police amore na omo nkoji niam na omo nkoye adwuma say ba say join operation na soldier for ni police for nyina be bomu a police for omo nko soldier for ngoji tuo buba omo ko mo akwaje omo there soldier for be ko mo akwaje omo there omo wia no makoye adwuma na bom obi awia na o sa de ni tu akwachiri ba bia okopa no and the minister can say irregular. Say irregular dia. Nienti ay irregular wo ho ti mi ma kwan esi no and also say hwehwem. So minister of defense can say also hwehwem what brought the irregularity?
Exactly.
Chief of army staff na wo ho no. One na o man to me say onye sa de no. Na me pa cho the chief of defense staff asamre no. On approve sa de na na. When you have questions sir, minister of defense say obisa.
And again for cross the
na on national security asem because o transfer come mu we are national security coordinator so yare hwehwem nema bi ba ha na say e ba ye na de den e bi kai a say san de ko back na ana ye den go see ana ne kai na ye de den any national security coordinator juma minister of defense on timi nko ho but on hwe na irregularity na o ka ho asem no irregular transfer of thousands of ammunition
because
one na approval one na request
exactly enti yam see because yet krom oman mu na unimpa so say enema ekokoso wo krom hanom a yenti ase obeti na ye say boku na enema bi asi we na ha asi na gunshot afaha na amanfo kratio enye small arms kra de enko hu ansem kra nwie enti say Ghana ni te say ye say ya transfer 1000 ammunitions na national security for so catch so Ghana forces for catch so mu nim Maakye yehu obi afa maybe so more committee would you want to first off call the defense minister to parliament to really deeply to check some of these things ana
Mr. Chairman the minister no kwade wa ye ne efi se wa ye bibia ye be ese bonabaso we enye defense and interior committee o Obagina Ghana for Yinanim. Yen, we are representatives of the people. The Siakrano, representatives of people no crowd, but or say, Mammy, country Ghana for Yina. Or the Kukudu and the Bekasache Ghana for Yina, Ghana for Muntiene see, maybe a chum. But Monka Mukumatum. Say me, Catay, Yeguswa, Hisham. Of course, Hisham no Ecosono, Defense and Interior Committee. You're very interested, sir. Ecosi saying. Niwe wi akire no ese patase omonfanto abontin ya ye betufu so omonfanto abontin ese patase de betu abontin ya ye beka se ye mfanto abontin but ni ewo ho ane se ese ye hwehwem etu obuba no de kwaye de anjuma ni nyina asa report ben na wo ho san ya ni aka no ewo hen so we a question sir say ye bisa but obi da no a ye friend national security coordinator onimide yanjama no
would you advise that men na ye bom so bo say mabeje over 1000 ammunitions men fan mai ne asan ba me ho say men san enhwehwem would you advise an kay emfe a independent body be to really look into this matter between Ghana forces and then the national security
any a disaster yanjama nyame ya adum emze change of leadership craba national security ni no na wo nya on na wo sisia so yanjama no hwehwem I think that national security structure is in such a way say it is like Supreme Court what is the Supreme Court no ni nje otimi sa ko o man gaza timi change o man gaza mo decision so national security it has the capacity say obeye ni ese fata Ghana anya obi asem yanjama mo.
One of the other critical issues Orezi honorable and also yemshie yemebunu ye form and also we can recruitment course war previous MPP government and they say yedomo ba soldier nim we're looking at almost about 2,872 ye kan ho asemi Minister for Defense catch ye ne say sankrofi train bi ankoso amomo
oti training bi ankoso amaomo
dabi o ye fa omo de na mom ye de omo koye no ye hu so training bi ankoso amaomo Onwakasa visited training center hono ko check for the past almost about 17 months in here. No training has been done for that 2,872 recruitment, you know. So because of this, you know, on also bisa questions. I mean, and he's also saying that government will have to start a fresh recruitment. I asked myself, if we're going to start a fresh recruitment, what happens to the 2,872? The reason is no man say, medical checks and in your form, no, you cannot stand with it now. Ebiana, trim. I feel so age, you know why it's a crown. What are we going to do to these 2,872?
Okay, mame zreka kana mi ya no ma. Nyame na ya adom se Dr. Omane Boama and Minister of Defense. Me Peter Lanchene to be Minister of Defense. Ne u kan Ukraine and na nka ubeka. Because never course no. Na me to me hwedi na me say eh Ghana bambo ho nsem na emuaye chakase. Sa ne pa nipa. Sa pa ne pa nipa. Ne hwe se the bambo juma bet se kra Ghana Armed Forces there should be the last point. Your policy ni name of e be call. Mr. Meka Ghana Armed Forces. Ya kwa bontin ya nyina. People want to pride in the state institution. I say equity, integrity, professionalism. Ghana Armed Forces. So there be a cafe. Say ye bibia na ye be say bibia kura mi pacho a national image. Mayan fire nema enko. The whole conflict the way na see funny power. Because of my background in air system, you know net make bontin. Oba ye. If he say himself ko wo so no in term ye didn't see so ade chin say ko wo so no but o say abotre omu nyina Ghana for. But omu amun sem fata obi okra vet ne kra wan ko bi. Obi okra medicals wa feli. Ye do akọ. Nyame ado no wan wu omu no wu training ne pe from first man na medical bill and all the braban. And you can't have a sick army. You can't have a weak army. You can't have an old army. Obi owa ebia ni age no kwatra. What be 50 years atra be afi na gusu lazy boot. Okombe no bet makokon. We want a young and very vibrant army. In the culture say udi 18 years no we so jamua. O serve 24. No what they saying? Still very energetic. 42 be na kofi. But Saudi 35 no ko this soldier na say over 7 for 30 years. At the age of 65 now that's lazy boot. Soldier ben no. Soldier ben anything and maybe chrono be wa because of the security nature of omana omotimu no. But we ko this soldier 20 years. Oh we are now abedi police. There was a transition no or maybe oh this soldier 20 years. Maybe now a captain. We went to abedi police. They are transfer rank they will be there because the requirement of policing is very different from that of the army. So over even more training, civil training, and more orientation with my police but because of that discipline and integrity now we are police and also to me boy. But Ghana visa. We can't be creating an aged army, we can't be creating a very sick army, we can't be creating a weak army. So near Dr. Omane Boama Kayano. Obi a on fata be our own union free ho. No one be a Ghana from Rantan and Babawa, apply the integrity of the service must come back. Obi a on fata be don't even try it. Never a course war in the past few years I told me there. Young cohort because sometimes at the bank.
Yeah.
We also call bank for from because the SI to affect the integrity of the bank. We are not panic withdrawal bank nagu. So sometimes we know what to say, but we don't say it because of national security, because of our unity, because of the purpose of the fact that so but near all there on Cosononia. Now on Cano. Now Mranti school page my how can you recruit in 2021? Nani parity was 2024 me sa for 2021 recruits now me yeah man qualify me for more shame. Which HR policy is this? Which HR even a practice way. But Nyaminta de Ghana for Soria Casate 57.something%. President John Dramani Mama Bessa or mine. So yeah reset it. Yaman of
Matthias here, but a quick one, I'll be no. Once all Casano, Meka, Dr. Maneboama, he raised almost about 15-point vision or the Emma, the Defense Ministry to retool them in terms of Omoniama, Sebi, Atochimakakra. He's looking at almost about $1 billion to do that. Now, Obi Bisa say, is it somehow advisable, say, Ayana defense wants and some Sikano? Yedi tujwa na esanse aya na yeyamshi yonse military ne security hu sika sem de aya na yentan kan but yeti $1 billion no business intiske kwa kofa wahini.
President John Mahama is a very transparent person. He believes in the principle of accountability, accounting to the law and accounting to the people. After all, he can never go upon the betua. So oka niye here and oka. They cannot be free here ba. Send a walk beside Ghana for United. I say, oh, and the month passes came out. I said, upon no multimillion never year my President Mawaka confess Canada. But the point is that it's a constitutional requirement. Say the Ghana Armed Forces must be equipped and maintained to perform a traditional role, including a Jima Pufubia President John Dramani Mahama and the Commander in Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the Mom. So, Omunya Jima Maudia, you have to first of all equip and maintain them. So, say why equip your mom? Mom, near a cardiac would be a Jima. Now, the Jima Comoma, almost at the Enquanya. So, sometimes they give a dog a bad name and hang it. And then Nippano Nyade, or the budget they buy no. Or catch us a 2 back, say, for example, Nippa 10 echo Kwabi, a 2 back open the Kitam. Or see me, so say Kokon ye, and yet for 2 9 back on Obian Kitabi. Oze Winibi, and so Pachoko. Or the Bakonoko, Utianya Yena, Sanipano Kitatu, 2 Kunu Fesa. In Kana can the way to say more. You better to in a minute. So it's part of policy. Say,
okay.
A buying share, say a buy back, making sure say he will retool the Ghana Armed Forces.
Okay.
Now, now for national defense, and I know as a matter of fact, say, Wabe be paying. Then Yami within these 4 years, the Ghana Armed Forces or me form to my papra.
Okay. Honorable, you better say a additional education or their firm. Yeah, that's it, be. Yes, the MP for Wa Western Afeso or sign a deputy chairman, the Defense and Interior Committee in Parliament, make a honorable Peter Lanchini Tobu and I know AD and common 25 minutes past the hour of 8. And then I'm call a best brain for honey and no more Eddie corner. I mean, kind WhatsApp message away. But I'm still taking your WhatsApp messages and also text messages in making kind of amount. I have seen Oyibu, I have seen Masawood. My very good friend Masawood, my who would and also Ewa Hanum. Now, my main kind way, now main call a best brain publication for her now, more ND and Komo. I say, good morning, sir. Good morning to you too. I say, we are very happy to hear this information because in the last 2 years, national security was called, was selling weapons like AK, M16, etc. in Boku here. We should complain. We complained several times, but because of politics, they didn't mind us. We if it's Shaibu, from all the way from Boku, or also Nedia or De Abba and no. And then I'll go on and then read the others. But my name, Mini Abema. Ending come off from Best Brain Publications. Now, fi yen twaso na yen share the what yen name. Onia bibia boko there.
You are bibia boko.
I ask me who watch na one who me ache. Nice. Be sure say Best Brain for Juma phone no bia ho here.
You had mo bia atia.
That's it. Yeah, that's it pa. I will phone it you. Enkwala no suit you. Omo books no.
Na me chano ma chete phone ahwefo yin na no pay. Sine bia ka say enhyase papa ho hia. Nise oto nhyase papa ma obada ache a ebitima aboa na pa. Na ngoma etimi bua mo fana da ache no so Best Brain Publication. Omo ngoma etimi bua mpa yi. Yedi kan se de bia ka no na ka age books yin na atum. Books na ken kan emre na city emre na do kira de enso a mamofra ti ade na se ye ntempa na timi bo mu nkoso na se ho he Jesus de nsi a se BC yon so bitima twa pa Best Brain book nko na timi bo on se talks be more than pa na so yes examples bebrebe ama abofra no nti abofra no fa ono afa no ohwe examples ahoro a koya mana obo say nneɛma asetie din bie na ayemremremre de ama bofra no na sa ka ne tirim mabra wo to aso kwesese no obo say nto aso netimi boan pa yi na de bie ka say wo from crèche akosi ss edika ye crèche ne cage ni kakra ya ba ye primary kakra ene ye ba be English kakra bi ewo ye basic 2 no do sha we basic 2 English ha on say English ne ma bebrebe na kabum fan kran see no obunya rhymes wo obunya storytelling wo obunya dramatization wo obunya conversation obunya phonics ene ne ma bebrebe so far best book a obunya bibie fa brofon bia no be den obunya wo nene ye be hwa de kitua bi fa hear conversation and talking about yourself no afi be places and customs and you know but ye fa ne ma menu pe e places and afi manners and the person e kan wasem ene on say in society and say in community no your me bi ho a because hu hia pa abofra no wo di mfie nso ese sam me ahoro no ohun no hu ni dwumedi ahoro na etima bo abofra so oh sabie se ne ye wo ha sabie we se ne ye wo ha o de ye hwe bi ti se ye bank abofra bi o ti se bank bank kra de ne ye wo ese ohun nti bo se wa man picture kama o ha se bank no didi kan no it me yes ka ho break na so sa kwede ku iska ye de ifi ho no nti won se abofra no wa man picture e che de kodi ye de ye wo ho
na customers ni
jeje na ho no nti ohun se enam se picture account no e side e ka abofra no timi afei oba ya hasi a se post office e ko ye de ho on se kamen se side ni e ya fisist no mo me so mo ye adwuma o
post office
on say ye person there satan pen pass from here that dey go post be but ene in phones ni identity say won tin nkan es e wo ho omo ye adwuma pa yi nde say abofo no ohun no hu dwumadi ahoro amoyere omo ye ho say obesene letters ahoro a enye letter bia na de fa phones ko bi o ho say post e omo na di say adwuma no e dey e maye afi nto so aye nfoni kama dey e wo ho ama no afi ekoye library I say our phones de mbofran ko library ahoro no ko de okusua de enema bebrebe ko books ahoro a tete books ahoro bi ni nyina obenya ho asem de e wo library nti okọ ho a okusua ni ahoro bebrebe nso ho afi nso bo se wa ha so wa mox wa mo kra na ko ho nso be say o ye nua na mo nkremfu na de okọ som ho no mo afi e police station on say bebre adwen say oh say obi ebone nko na de ko but sa na enim no nenso omo so na eboa esiesie nipa ahoro den entem ndon so o ma abofra no hu onjumedi ahoro nya bone nko na mo dabi eni ma ahoro be esi wo nipa tete mu no ye mpatem no omo na hwe siesie na etima bo masomdwe den aba ndon so waye kama den e wo ho ambofra no boa no afi wo hwa nso a wo se hospital den ye ho e yare a ho ne kunya den e kunya yare sa so na wo hwa ene edu Sunday Saturday ye kwan fa e kwa sorry eno so e wo ha se kama afi wo hwa nso a judicial system no so court on say e be ya anya time ni ho a nke say omu anka ofu biare ne ba kokko no hwese ne a nse ne esitie on se tie say upe justice ahono de den o de ko na bibia den nti on say sa places we say amofra no hu a no hu odwumedi ahoro a na na tesen on say obi ka ho asem a enye ne foforo fi say wate ho asem o hu picture e che ni oye na we ema aiden aka abofra no timi pa o de yenhwe ade ba ko efen say manners no so ha on say ene ehu hia pa
manners de
ehu hia pa yi se abofra na ehu a ni nti ehu hia say o behave good a on say na de to so a onyina na ababa ye problem awade society no nti ehu hia say ohu kwan ofa so a obeda sa suban papa ye di awo yin society no nti na on say we so ebia so ma den e ho picture dedi kan no o se ese wankasa namfo be fa namfo e papa na wankasa so ye papa won so ye den e wo mbi on say so o fa namfo bane a den ne be wiu on say wiye o na so fa namfo papa e boa ma wankasa so e boa wo daachi afo so obo mu say se obo afoforo adenti na say ebo afoforo o ye ho picture fefefe akran bo se ne book se hwegu na obi e den akoto sisa ama no on say enema bi o ho a na ye person ye pa o nanso ena ye mrem na say etwem nanso entwem mu eno na yesu man papa no kane no say uhum na abre wo so ne ma se o dim ka kwaje o nene ati sen on say sa ma nes e film nanso e say sa ma mo fro say eno ne ade papa no
Oti basim
na pani ho no sorry
no sorry sisi ya no mo hwe
obeka cha o say metwem sika on say ayara ho semo na so so de dua bofran ku hu say there be ayesubam papa say hu pani a obeden obe sorry no obeden obetira se ayesubam papa say hu pani obetia no on say sa na mani na enam say ye fanya adwumenti efim na my society no so my problem pa enu ti na hu hia say base brain ebeto nhyase ma bofra no no hu ne nti hu hia pa say oda suban papedi na bra oda suban papedi no boa bofra no mo no ne daachi so eden esini ye if so nya sa good manners na baby obewura bia on say eyemre ma bofra no adentia if you say baby obewura bi say woni good manners a adwuma nkura ebe oden ibe yiwadi enti so onya sane ma papa we nyina echi baby okobia na eden ne di nanim enu ti na hu hia pa so be friends si ya o 0507 200 afi 0241 520946 so pe book papa e beto nhyase ma obade a best brain book nkoa na edi sa adwuma no na ne books bebrebe se ne kan o crutch akosi ss na ye hwe books ne bi oba crutch nsi ya obanya literacy activity obanya numeracy activity obanya scribbling obanya coloring any activity books bebrebe e wo yen na crutch no oba ye nursery side no so a no so benya literacy for nursery 1 and 2 obenya numeracy for nursery 1 and 2 obenya early writing for nursery 1 and 2 obenya phonics so obenya picture reading okoye KG side no so a obenya numeracy for KG 1 and 2 obenya literacy for KG 1 and 2 obenya award of people for KG 1 and 2 obenya creative art obenya phonics obenya coloring obenya early writing obenya picture reading na break runs obenya comprehension ni na ye KG products nkwa so obenya basic side no so a and so obenya maths a basic 1 to basic 6 science no so basic 1 to basic 6 after English a basic 1 to basic 6 our what are people no so basic 1 to basic after your computing and so basic 1 to basic 6 after your creative art your scientific your history your RME your krapim your infante your dagbani your ga your ewe your French ni nyina a basic 1 to basic 6 sounds na basic na obenya maths any science a wama workbook and so account it be modern so be free 0507 200 after 0241 520946 so by Jesus no so anana wa benya combine so to basic 7 na olivier into benya math combine science and so combine English combine career technology combine creative art combine tree combine social combine after history RME combine after French and after computer ni nyina combine sounds na ye past questions ma all subjects ni nyina and also team degree den egu phone so abra wa osua no na no mark ma enti bomodin so be friends see a 0507 200 after 0241 520946 so by ss no benya biology na after benya government afi mia horo ebini timenye bia to no so wo ya akra hase a okọ Orange Park no ne top pro na SIC mall no mu a bebre bookshop bebre ho afi so afanko side no na abanso odu ma 7 so a play line no ho no o ben interchange na so betuma ko no afi medina okọ zongo junction na Salus line so ho uko kumasi nso a uko kewo ne edumu a wonye biato wo takrade nso akọ market circle uko foda nso akọ total 2 sanso tamale nso akọ taxi rank so penwo papa ai betima to nshas papa obinya videos ahwe obinya pictures ebeka obatim dia nana best book nko na betima boa motie this ejuma no
all right. Yeah, that's it. Awofo no eti na sopam. Ntimi gidi yeso mbeba. Yeah, that's it pa. Eti ene best brain for NAD and come on check out time and it's 8:37. We're here the studios of Kessben 92.9 so Kessben TV on your channel na so na face so DSTV channel 364 na face so Go TV channel 121. And then in paying for better say yene lawyer Kessben who is a member of the MPP and face so Kenya Japan team or better na face so the Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashaman, the Acting Executive Director, Complementary Education Agency, and then former MP for Buem NDC. And also Bettina Senafe, Yedi and Komo Bebre. Ziga stake, and I made this was his son. But I'm saying, I mean, kind, Oyibu Boating, Echuma, ne message or the Abbasisi, and I'll say, members of the MPP, or member of the MPP Media Patriots. So say, I'm very confident that with unity and togetherness, MPP will bounce back stronger to its traditional status. Greetings to Justin Kudia, or also Nidia or De Ebaye and no. And then I have this one from Jones Mansu Tuntun Krum. Jones, Mitun can't check. Or say, I am not, I don't understand some of the MPP leaders still using military in their houses. Why? Yes is not enough power for you. I think he's questioning why some of them are using military as we speak. I don't know, maybe Ebejama Abana Washe Amomo. Kwablambi from Pokwase Benghazi. Or say the MPP members are being deceived by their leaders that Ghanaians have messed the MPP government. It is a big lie. Ghanaians are rather happy that the MPP is not in power. Dr. Baumia, Fenyo Markins, and others are using propaganda to deceive their members. Most Ghanaians hate the MPP due to how MPP government made Ghana economy bad. MPP leaders are facing big disgrace, but don't want their members to know. Or no so Nedia or de Ebay and American last one and I feel ko a yeziga honum na yenti don so a woman and then our teacher Kojo Tepa or say I just wish some of us could understand why people vote or come to decisions on who should lead the MPP. Well, for me, I think we should vote for an individual's ability to reason, have respect for others, and be smart and intelligent. We need someone with experience who is very educated. We need Bawumia. Period. Greetings to Chairman Odenu Kwekwapia, Honorable Eric Ajuman Prempe, Justin Kodia, and Mr. Wusu Bempa, the Ncheso Constituency Chairman, and also Nidia Odebayan. And 40 minutes past the hour of 8, Ziga Atenase, Mintieno, Nafi, Yenshe, dear, and also a Warhol. Ziga, we have a cordial.
Yeah, boss, Nyakopado.
Nice. Mafibakono.
Ah, hey. No bagawaya. Yes, Honorable Ababetas. The Nasa Kitra. And I'm not bright TV announced so of Lucromo through.
Oh, okay.
And my bright and Kunya. Alavano and then I use free group. And I'm in and I'm throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
On and that quick tab speakers.
Nice.
Yes, because I'm in the crazy. I follow like I said, we do the chiba because I'm in the collection. Hello, send you all the Honorable Ashawa. The radiasi. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Yeah, boss.
Yes, sir.
Kituebi.
Okay.
Dr. Manebuama.
Yeah.
Emre no more ye now. Be assured, Pastor, some of them was revealed to him by the Holy Spirit. It's some more kind. And any announcement and I'm in the yard. They make what I say. But the majority of some more kind now. Not the entire team from free defense ministers. Not even interior ministers. First of all, my memory abaso and recruitment in also Babeno. Sir, 12,000 recruitment in all Babeno. The 12,000 wouldn't be say a big creative jobs. So to give value to the society. You see, when government make recruitment, offer nurses, offer doctors, so offer migration for offer government workers. And no, you see, and Temone say we create jobs, but he is giving value to the society because it is the onus of the government to provide to us security, health, and sanoman. Eti sanoman ne metaphors na ba be jobs. It is a nipa 12,000. Ye be recruit o mama ni adwuma ya. I'm happy. I'm happy for mabuna in this country. Eno omo a betime any opportunity, betime rasa 12,000 recruitment na ebebenum. Because and for jobs but also to beef up the security in the country. So it is a good news. But Dr. Manabu Amekasa, and woman you know pese me touch boss quickly. Or can baby was say the pa I even be just to come phone so say defense minister to violent chieftaincy agitators. Adia bakwa this country ababia ba no overlooki. And this asem ya Dr. Manabu Amaka. Even our defense minister Sayanya Ninano, those are ya tell me said they were number one, failed to deal with chieftaincy agitators. And I'm happy, said Dr. Manabu Amaka first asem we see aba. And I deal with that wakan. But see, it was revealed to him by the Holy Spirit. If people don't know, chieftaincy can bring civil war to a country. Chieftaincy. To see a Ghana no security chieftaincy issue on. And this civil arrest ba I can say Keja to Ghana. And ya be Dr. Manabuama. Amo bia oye chieftaincy perpetrator and as agitator biano. You try as much as possible to send information to him. I'm gonna catch you. Mrs. Sadu ye bebuan. Broja Jamfi. Menene te se honam na ayi. Me say we feed them information. She Attorney General Madam Betty Modidrus meet the press and was say 2021 when Utufo say to the second I send you to the your friend say they occupied the golden stool 99 2021 and our request say Yamfa and Saseme wo Ashanti region from Attorney General's office. Yamfa mre no ondi. Tien you. Satam na Saseme wa Attorney General's office over 6,000. And Ashanti region you could see a half where the kingdom is stretched to know. So over 3,000 something. And it was given to two for within 2 years. No team ya clear for about 2,000 something. Tien you. Tama Alasani Watara about this country. Nancy but said 3-4 months ago. Say last year. Obayeno, he made us to understand say the civil unrest I about Cote d'Ivoire, the political instability, Otufo contributed massively and a peace about Cote d'Ivoire. Eti say President Kofo de Dabon Shannon sa. Wan fa Dabon Shannon sa keke say Otufo yo now so enti ye dia Shannon sa because they knew what he's capable of doing. And the occupant of the Godis to be capable of doing. I know no kwa I him for be one. They make a say. Now, double issue no. Neye ebusiasem 2 gates and Danny and your friend say Abudu. And now he brought them together and then they chief of double. They make what I say. Today, your man another assignment. Boko. Was starting process, but every day there's a problem in Boko. May I get report every day, boss? I get report every day. There's a problem in Boko. Your best. The man is capable of bringing peace out of Boko. It's your best say. One more year chieftaincy agitators. I am the password coppers as we are. And now we say boss. And no more. I didn't form a home. There are some people who benefit politically. They will sit in a cry here. No, a pass a comment to be. Na a ginger or do a I dare bet you know the jackotom. Who is a piece nearby. No, a critic, sin be na eja sabetom adentini aye ho saa mesi yenimi kofo bebrebe Dr. Mane Boama we open the floor ye the information be kwa akoma no ye the information be kwa akoma no look at the sector one of the greatest chiefdom in this country Kwawu. Today we have two chiefs Kwawu. Nini na ya agitators eti omo koba ni na tie nim de oyo original no de oyo original ewo ho de oyo original de oyo original ewo ho de fa mabra ni amane anya no ewo ho but agitators around them empese peace baba obi ye dienti and omo create that problem. I'm happy so I bring sad with it some pan can do that I'm telling you but I him phobia de biomu bioma no am so social media si am so na e ho dwonwana o ma create problem no akoka asem bi ne nipa ye ne jakwa akotok sampa citing people of diluted ye fani say history and am ya bedu sa pepe so ye adri Mr. Dr. Mane Boama yanka se be feed in that information obi bia obe pass comment bi obe kwa akose bibia ye nim no ye be kwa akoba brojeja fini Dr. Mane Boama they should deal with those people because omo do oba before omo mo this country. Last one Emrebi Nelson Mandela na one the contingent at aeroplane omo ko be etu omo ko na aeroplane shake the turbulence yeah if you play now turbulence shaky sa na pilot no cry machine but no business class a business class and an call for so economy eti a shaky sa na call for shout ye wo so they went to see Nelson Mandela where he was at that time and no be you know the curtains na no mu say or reading newspapers na osepo the Jews we reading newspapers and one no money na calm down it's aeroplane here kakra na ekolande here obu pie no we see free aeroplane the first word the bad no say me yam wahye me papa and no say but time ade ne ba ye ba no one show bibia chance was that is leadership se mo ba ne dan kamensu so me bob na akasebo aba that is leadership. Dr. Mane Boama sa announcement we buy please honestly speaking national security itu ayira no ye de share report to me ye publication security matters enye no mani na ye ka that is why honorable Kandapa was lambasted for telling us say jihad phobia infiltrated to this country ye ni baby a omote but omu formation chess omu rua this country omu kuta high grade ye fere say guns so powerful guns and ye ni baby omu she we sad no you are creating fear and panic so we can term that near investigating near the report near investigating to you make sure say san confirm no my yes no you investigating the bomb na ya expose omo that's e be announce me hu say over thousands of guns are missing. It creates fear and panic. Okay. Next time, no, let's just find a way. You bet me address that, you know. Okay. Because I said I'm reading the article. Kofi Annan. I never knew that and Kofi signed Kofi Annan signature at the Kobu Kofobi. And the UN people, they did not mention, they did not say anything. The people were Nigerians. There were 4 people. Oman Kabibia. A deep 4 years time, 3 of them came back to do the same thing and they were arrested. Okay. So sometimes, young Kayano Pado, you bet me a canoma be by no more border security. You bet me a canoe. Now, boss, so I say, oh, you a kutami. Mofatu TV news na moshe. Honorable. Bakwaba. Bakwa the Adam de Man, Yom Nam de Man, Beckham was in a way bakwaba. We have found a dog activated charcoal powder. Now, Ocha the package no kura. Package no ana asaw yare. We ne de gugu tuom na ye butu so. Ubie ya na aba peto hu ni na no. Ocha white na aba peto. We ni package no ohwe ya na asaw yare. Na de ye ne se. Obi a uso obi wo ho no mo a de bu betimi afro ne saa wodidi kura ade anwa wom no odidi wi ontimi no musu obi ntimi ni ade a ehye obefi sisi a waduro ni ebetu ni te ede ama ho ebi a ne ehuru ba bi a problem ne wo ɛna ɔsa bi a wo yafuru mu a wako saa enkono ya mukuro ebetimi de pampabɔ ne aba halitosis ɔsa ne betimi ade ya mukuro no ebetimi am yatwa wakona de ebesea bama o movement no bibia asai ɛna ɔsa ya mukuro no ebetimi akɔfa 7 previous stomach cancer ade abrew enti wei wakɔ hospital ye be manage ye be mu aduro na asoso ano na asen aba wei kwakotu ase ebekuno ye fe no dope charcoal powder activated charcoal powder wei unique ɛna the bibia ya bia ye natural de make what ase obi wo hono mu a get on say wo hono mu ana ye fe na say wodidi wi a ne jejina obo obuwa ne butimi hihye no de ne sapem ne bosa ado begejabo wanu anu ahwan o sa dabi unya dog charcoal powder we no ba ko pe ebekwa akwakutu ase de amaw ne bibia ne natural heart burns acid reflux udidi ntem udidi ya no ada etudidi ya no esese ade ne boba etimbo bebe omunim na ekura ba minim etimbo ba na akofa pampambo ne ede aba etu uhia dog ye fere say charcoal powder na doka na charcoal powder no boss upe bi ato a ye we Equus pharmacy I don't know ashaban ena na boache e wotema ena ye wo AA mensa I don't know takrade ena we dima pharmacy eno so ashaman ena pharmacy ni pharmacy bi e wod okashi ubenya biato dragley ubenya biato ena baby bia ye ton herba medicine ye benya biato na apɛ ba kusi akɔ yusu ana apɛ dodo atu akɔ a number is 059-820-6885 059-820-6885 and 020-66-166-20 020-66-166-20 na afena me de honorable ashama na duro naba yom tie sa aduro we say me ba honorable ashama bi no akasa kan ho asem enya asem tetu akra na yom oni say obi timi pra yes oh when 15 minutes time fadro we yeso ebe hyehye wo saa na 50 minutes yetimi say ya kwa febo say asa kwa akohono ebi yeso wana wata yeso ofa kwadama ade nche oho beto by the bi yom de scientific way ene ade aye yom o the bottle no we me say beja no office yom no ye scientific way lotion yom herbal lotion udugu nsem a ba bi oye oya no udi twi ho aneko tieni o ene se udi ba betwi no wa betwe kakra bia 5 minutes 10 minutes ansa na ko science na de aye etudi yeso aho aneko emabiem usisi na ye oya bodily pains wuti edetwa gagaga udi bieso na ko kama oyafunu wakoye gym anase oyafunu no umia eja wo yesa wanu ni na de bia no tela no wono paracetamol uhia yom what if faso kama na ko pain bia wo hu bia no yom no ebetu ase yom na aduma edi pain timi ne pa arthritis obi wo arthritis atete na ma just ye tua ne nam whether ni yenu kakra bia na akwakofa ne yare ne ediaba eti uhia yom open wounds yom herbal lotion yom herbal lotion ko pebi wodi yeso aneko wasi afi yempese yedi pain ebewura 2025 and beyond number is 0244 730 295 and 030 2945 146 030 2945 146 yom arabo de nasa akakra ene ne mesa baba kwa aka ho na me ya ma ba ko de aka ho etu yom obi a udompe atu afa ho uhia yom de ha obi a ba bia ye oye bia no udi twa na eko that is yom no enti ya da tiefo ase
one was comfort awie
masko na masko na abeba yesi Peter wo hono mu a Paul okay any yemfa tie na tie sese onu se Ghana na ye wo no ayedin na obetimi titi ni mobre sese ye sorry 3 am answer because of traffic intino one sorry ntamantu mantem na me sorry me ba aduma no a me be ye aduma pesika no se daachi bia me kope ba bia be dibiti beto obakwa akoto asase ne da ho ni akwa ya akwane aba be sibi so kwaye so ye ba ma afoforo aha enti sai be so sa problem ne dia ba asase bi wo ho a wakwa akoto asase na wie no wo si dan kwetimi babutugu obaba na obi si ne de fi se woni nya dia ye bebu atu agu ena otumi kota asase na wunya nya bibia wo so ateni o wunya nya sika nya bibia wo so no o ya so wunya siye nti no ya tom obi obesi dabi asase de ye wo dia wo pa ese se wo da wasum timi dwo ese se wo da utimi da se wo asase wo babi dabi abenya sika bia utimi ekoko etikosi wodan na Emascon Estate Ghana Limited for say me kan kire wo se ene omo de den sase ade boofo omo den sase a ehodo omo sase a oda no wada e de aba na Emascon say wo ye promotion bi na nakasa promotion no ye de ma abedumafo ti se ka bia soldier for police a police for doctor for nurse for do for man memetomi anya bi to ni na ke de ma omo ba se di ye biem obi bia betimi aba baji promotion bi na we de da form kra chopoli greater akra hasia Central University sagleme housing project no affordable houses no na obenya chopoli Emascon for ni wo na we say bra na asase ye 32,000 Ghana cedis no 320 million tetiska no o de ba betwa mu 8,000 Ghana cedis dia kan ye be spread the amount am watwa de kakra 2 years and asase a ne boye 24,000 na aka no ye de 24 months and ye betwa na unya ye fa ne say half plot 2.5 plot so no ne bo no eno so sa no ye be spread ne kakra e di amount u betua bi kakra bi na betua that dia kan ye do 2 years and ye di ba mawo na ne bi also 12 months which is 1 year ne ya spread ne kakra di amount na watua e di afi honom esase ne bi a 2.5 plot and ye 16,000 Ghana cedis no make deposit of 4,000 per what the 4,000 mayania now 12,000 na aka no ye the 12 months ya spread the amount watua ne kakra ope de we say Brian office your office no I was Sprinters Road Community 18 Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction and opposite Allied Filling Station who do honoma KFC hona opposite obo say first floor I was Dom Kosala Plaza near KFC obo say ho for number we sisi ade kwaje wasase ende na asundwemra number is 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838730 0553 838730 and 020 9155437 nan enche obesisi da hudu bi ya fa ba bi Emmanuel estate Emmanuel estate eno Emascon for and the ba mo fra wa Ashanti region enche Emascon ebeko ho na wu ade ekuta me a unze fe pa ha we ye fa na ahomka hit patch anaboje we ahomka hit patch na ahomka hit patch no wase ahomka hit patch pain reliever hit patch ohun ba bia ye bia teniye we ehyemu makoma koten ene ye wodi ehyemu tu na uyi baaku se ya teniye se de tie uyi baaku a so ade bi tare so uyi baaku se ya no wawai o waya ba bia ya wo ya no na ade akwakotaro na mu be na misisi bikoye agem ene jale nya asem kotoa me de tarwa fe na me wura fi bi du fie na me kaye eno ba 18 hours ebi a 22 hours ubetimi di adam ade ache ade ne mabiem na Yesu aba tieniye e mabie wo koye kra no a e deforme ho no enti e mabiem moja bi ada hu ba bia no e ya ahomka hit patch e kofa de bi fa koye ne nkohyehyewa ne kofa problem fama wasu 2025 ye ne ayi pain eton kwanta ya pai etu ahomka hit patch kope bi to kope amka hit patch ni bi kopa amka hit patch ni bi o wa ade no na ade atare so se ukotodwe na ye oya se oya fru na ye oya na efri yeti ekosi ha se etie mu a mo hwe me no efri wa ha ebesi wase e na abetimi ayusu ba free se eko wutini de eno no untimi emusu amka hit patch no ubenya bi wan kra ha se origin chemist and art pharmacy DM Spear and South Farm Health ubenya bi wo ho Kumasi Dani Farmer Afadu Panisia Farmer ubenya bi wo Kofodia Gapsin Pharmacy and Eastern Chemist and Tamalia Malerigo Pharmacy Takradi Ebuaka Pharmacy Knock Chemist ubenya bi ato ho na person distribute bi uti sebi na kokoton ope bi ba kuma akubi na de agu apampan so akokoton na ape ba ko yusu a number is 0599 802297 0559 802297 and 0248 509003 0248 053-50-9003 and 053-6645-334 053-6645-334. Amuka hit part. Feel me a hit no ede e bonya afena what to say from.
Right. Yeah, that's it. 9 minutes, no, 2 minutes past the hour of 9. Yeah, that's Ziga's baby. No, saying Ziga, you are 100% right. Come to Western region. Almost every town has two chiefs. How can we develop? We Efi Mubarak Arthur Nyako, former assemblyman, was Swaman Dadie so now at Takrade. Okay, inti Yedase Bebre. Honorable Ashaman Hanona Daniel Kwesi Ashaman, acting executive director, Complementary Education Agency, and a former MP for Buem NDC. Obetana see a train lawyer Kessben no so abekan na fe ye djumedie no ahyehyɛ so but on about na see nkwade ye be hyase na fe ye djumedie no ahyehyɛ so na bo pacho bia boko the morning.
Good morning bia boko.
Nice na oni office at say
oh yeah
okay
ye gusu mpai bonti mesu masebine
no husa
juma no de egusu egusu kakra
nice now I mean udi nkomo na wo ka say there were some few reforms to be I think is it the act or the LI or something that you wanted to deal with how far was he saying
and the migration and the LI
exactly
and the LI ya we bibia e minister ho
okay
and migration susu consultant say ye dwuma ni nyina susu ya twam kawe.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
And now we are just waiting ya throw letters ama all our outstations and our regional and districts with their unions to seek their consent as members of or staff of Complementary Education Agency.
Okay.
Before we migrate them out of 16 regions. It's only 3 or 4 were a bit of concerns.
Okay.
12 have agreed totally that we should migrate.
Okay.
And those with such concerns also also. So today till Friday we want to deal with such issues.
Wonderful.
Then we know we have our members' support to migrate.
Okay.
Sena enkofa court in Sembia na yam finish na radio. And most say eno na mudidi mo. Na executive director na why say na one can me. I go there and open the book to everybody to see.
Okay.
The migration will come with a bit of issues because it borders on your qualification and where they should put you when you get to the Public Services Commission.
Okay.
And it happens obinuma ye juma che but then qualification ending warm. So some of them are jittery. But your person catch on something was any Public Services Commission, any fair wages for Bekasa. Say, having worked for so many years, I went to me and continue with education.
But the experience is there.
Experience is there, and say yen jail at a disadvantaged position as far as migration is concerned, because such persons who enter on retirement.
Okay.
So we need to help them.
Okay.
We need to help them.
Nice.
Say ever clear bibia.
Nice.
Into one of musrin nyina semutia. Don't be afraid. We want to work in your interest and all of us interest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's honorable. Afie fanshasi na yindi enkomo government and accountability series no ashasi. This is not the first minister wabadi ebimwaba abesen ko, but we're now talking about a minister for defense. Dr. Maneboama and Nsema or the Abeto Hon. We because the shocking revelations that are really transparent within the national security and then the Ghana Armed Forces when it comes to ammunitions and our facing recruitment issues, and then asking all of us to understand say the 15 points vision or what the ministry, he's looking at almost about $1 billion to retool the Ministry of Defense and this entire security apparatus in the and all that. And mijiri is a wuti, two major things kakra is what yepesi di come. One has to do with the ammunitions now. Akudi national security for Honoma Empire from the MPP government era down to this time a year will be afa. And then we'll come back to the recruitment issues, as to say, some few crown almost about 2,872 a year come on semi. You don't bear them crowd system as we speak and all that because government is telling us say or best start afresh. A new recruitment, to the service. Yenim komo na fi yenhwe a first of the government accountability series nankasano how you see it and what the focus is for you as Sebi also out here abonti also share the air kono.
Yes. Opinion me da say we didn't cram me hono na Kojo yeah. Me da say pa ne wo ni say abrofo kabibi say leadership is followership.
Okay.
If you're a leader, I'll be a pro leader. And Nipa never pro leader. You cannot be moving. I'm a leader. And if you are only in reality, but if you're a leader, you need followers to say that yes, you are a leader. And then answer na one wa be di chira na Nipa udiom we nibeka say, oh, uye kind of na penny papa na leader papa na e chire. Niama wuye senia wakachira mu senia mu di ti wase se o anamu a wotu pa de o ebeboa mabrabo ebeboa oman ebe so it is very good say we come out with the accountability say ekwan ohokra we those who are even handling agencies must also go and tell our story so that every Ghanaian will be carried along. You get to right. There are some opportunities in some agencies. Ghana for be enim. Inti near ministers I think that is the right way or the right thing to do. Send near Ghana for beti near Kosonasi. When it comes to defense, send near Osi Kana Semno. Oh, yes, it's soldier for Homudi Namho, not knowing say Wamba me catch or say Omutu cries as some of Jumano and also. But we are saddled with red spots countries, conflicts and other things. So we must be battle ready at all times. And until Soba be catch ya. Yes, some may say, and say, will come back. It is good you say it. As I say, Yanka, a view of what meaning say, Onka, but baby, I drew Nenu, as a second of phoning in a air coso. Now, if we are talking about missing ammunitions, Obinum say a bullet, Obinum say a two, do you get to right? Or see, Onyan, that doesn't mean say totally no Ira. Onyan ye. As at the time or Kasano, they've not been accounted for.
Yeah.
Inti one blame you because what is send containers, Minister of Energy's container in some every year. Do you get me right? You declare by letter no send abakusha, send abakusha. So on that basis, major to say also onyan ye. So the people who these ammunitions were given to, they are still alive. They could be called to account for the every dia kotuni fie obetumi esa dia ba na dia ye djuma nti oboy nyina kokwa na oboy nka say na yetim say tibia yetim no eni say these ammunitions no ebi eni ho now say nipa no di ba ebebo oman say nipa no so amfa mba ochineti say bibi si wo bebia na ekoya djun say ne minister kala say tu bia ira no ebe say bia sa tu no na amanfo ni namudi di boni won potem so he said no, he has awakened all of us to be ready and yenhwehwe ebia bag bi kra da on feature kra ho ni say ebia tuo ne nti uhwe bibi tutu na bag bi a mi na akona ko bi na hwe ebia yetuo na de ama omani bu ama doctor na soldier for no omfa enye ejuma just a minute.
Okay, all right.
To recruitment. I love that. How he's coming out openly say you be recruited. Then I Ghana for personality. Omo personality say, oh, I feel we no soldier for no you be recruited be. Me susu mi application bi wo ho. Ma mi nko pay bi. It is better than say, untiana nanjo bi the paper bro. Person ko soldier. For 2,000 bra. Na mabo na wako. Ye German for sika disa. Canadian Japan grab abeka 20,000, 10,000. Na ye German for sika. Uyi on mind ba. On mind ba ku school. Ejuma kwanya bie wo baby. Adenti na sisa wo sa tuaka. Enye form sika na wo tua. Wo tuaka di show bi bottom ansa na wanye juma. I am not saying that maybe it is only the past government because they are Ghanaians. The people who did it are Ghanaians.
Sure.
And they are not dead. Do you get it right? Some of them make themselves underground contractors. Into omususunu honomu didi by a person can say a coin boni so over didi. Into say no announcement. What I will expect again is say time no drususua yensan announcement so friend edi kono kona koto form who qualifier ubeko. So that even though we cannot cancel it totally, we will minimize the levels of corruption. Obi papa ne baba ko a person ko soja. Esese bi osako ti koko ano ye bibi ton na fama ne ba na fanko tua bribe ni ansa na ne ba betumi akọ soja. No, that is not good enough. Enye sa nyama na ye hunu wa brochire. Say pesega na ye tisa brochire. Then we must begin and continuously behave in a way that will give the youth of this country that greatest level of hope. Now, when the recruitment, Dr. Omanibuama, Misrewa, ye kase, a soldier for ye recruit yomono. Mumma, minimso mu domo, bin mu sisi dying, but we want it more. We should produce more food with our soldiers, our police, fire service for no dear. Almost some dear because you don't know the time the fire was proud to. Fire no dear a bit to be at any time. Into muda me come as me jamu. But police for no. Say bibi si cry. You bet to me on signals and saying picky signals. Police should have farms. Military, they should have farms. Very good farm. Cement or more fish farms. They can turn it into what? Even industries and resource themselves.
Because even national services be more farms.
Yes, they are doing it. And we are clapping for them. They should continue. Do it more. Yes, they are selling. Do it more. Let us have a lot of food. Look, Huawei Hanu, a Chinese for soldier company. Huawei Funsa Okitani Ninano, a Chinese for more office for cantonment. A Chinese for company. I am telling you for a fact. I was a member of Communication Committee of Parliament. I'm telling you the fact. Huh? So yes, I don't in America for power move free America. So they are using their military intelligence to penetrate their market as if they are business people. Do you get me right? So we can also do something. We can also do something. Our military can rear cattle, turn the cattle into beef, turn others into bags and belts and this. We must create business from every situation. That way we will be moving forward. Because taking that 12,000 people, who is going to farm for them to eat? Yeah. They are not free. Me wa honding. Into who cause soja because ever since ye woman no, say be careful. Enemy bomb pies and money see that. We've not undergone such a civil strife and now war. Maybe here say time the soldiers should be alert. Yes, security intelligence should be alert. But every institution we create today, say fire service and Amika and our hospital, the rest should have farms. Let's produce and eat. Government, one says a government aiding aid to such institutions to farm. No, we'll get the results. We'll get proper results. How can you give a military people farms to go and make farms and you will not get the crops? You will always get the crops because there are principles there. It will not be like Exim Banglo na Obiako Jino Obiafum now I trap picture the Abero. So you will never do that. So it is good, but let us slowly, but not hastily, change or redefine the military. We know they are to take care of her. But military people should be the first to eat well. They have to eat very well, be strong. No mu mania masu say. Fufu banku nanchwenam sisu so chiyomu dino munya honde. Yes, we cannot be training soldiers who are not strong. Minia, and no drew battlefield at the end of No.
Honorable, people have said, what Dr. Maneboama did, is more of a political lens, wanting to really position the NPP continuously bad, in the sense that one become win a day. I mean, if indeed Nemo Weah Koswa, what is expected of you as the defense minister is to see says animal win and the betting in Nina. But so about one thing now, Becca can say now during NPP era and then they call and during NPP era and no more 5 years, Sankro win and all that. You're becoming too political with the things that you are saying.
There be. Now, adibody there, Adia Boni. Senka, o Dr. Manibo and Babe catching people say, oh, my idea, Mubayenu, a 2 mutoni nina gucanum, econom, some bebon some.
Oh, I think.
Now say ni wa onunga say we tonu ni ozi maninka say tonu ni ho. Do you get me right? They have their right to speak. But we as Ghanaians to have our right to assess or discern what he has said. To a two and the two buba to say ye the boy who buy. And now who kono uto 2,000 ena yen baby 2 no da usi ma yen kan ena ye good politicians ye kan ye de ye good politicians nyansa we no efre nsuase ana nyankopon kro ayesum no ho. You see, NPP for no mu ye niguasiefo, and they don't want to anybody to say anything bad that they have done. It is just like uja now say usada we ni se ukofia enye sa. So they don't want to hear anything at all about themselves. But put the records there. We want to see the records. Etono ho ana ni ho. Ubo braboni as say yen country even yen nana council say wa bo braboni so that they will learn that you have done this. Ochinanu Ghana phone nyina aka say ne wu ye no enye. So that we move away from it. We say to yira ma yen kan.
And to Kojo me say to ayira Kojo awu be ka che yenye ne den.
Why say can edikoto tun? Why say ka omanibu amasika na Ghana for sika. Ye. Sika ye di totu no. Eye Ghana for sika na ye omanibu amasika. Indi na osi maninka. Eye Ghana for sika na ye di totu no. Inti ayira ma yen kan kire mo. Se sika nwudi ma se yen totu no. Etu no ye toye so date no ayira. Usi ma yen kan kire mo. Inti Ghana for mungu sumbre na wo mutrim say ya to 2,000 but 2,000 ni ho because omanibu ama person ye good minister. Omo form when guasem kono ho. Oh yes, tell them in the face MPP for no do omo ye ni guasefo. Omo ye ni guasefo. Ni omo koye na anu Saturday kura no. One say, "Oh, the Ghanaians want us back." They don't want to tell you that legally they are doing illegality. They want and practice illegality over there. They want and practice, so they don't want people to analyze the illegality they are practicing. Niamu koye na anu akoye ti say udi dross ama uba say onhye emfa ni tiso uba she dross ufa ni tiso
obi ye ne
obi what they are doing meaning what they are doing
delegates conference
no no party is so mutual independent in this country niamu ye no ochina no enu no mu di be rule Ghana yeah. This is the beginning. Be catch us say Ghana for fear more. What do you think they want? They want power, To rule who? Goats or Ghanaians? So when you are doing something that is wrong from the beginning to come and rule us, we shouldn't say, come on.
But if Ghana for fear more monka.
Manka say more fear more. When Manka say was steps say ye di AP nipa and sana ye elective flag bearer. And everybody knows that so person be shape panta. You wear pants from your legs, not from your head. Do you get to that? Now, we see say no Ubedi can elect the flag bearer. Then they should stop all the elections, the regionals, the police stations. They should stop it because it is a process.
No, but
it is own to me for emra banch wunya no banch no dia share we mu say wofufo.
Yeah, how ne say? Yeah, how as MPP ne say? Say ye de bia no ye beto eye presidential na ye to no last ha adwene. Ensem a se bi ye keka, ensem a ekoso ene ne ma ekonyina, ensem fata ma ye. Enti be wie no na Mwa NDC for mo gina so na mo dia.
Enye NDC for asem na ye ka.
Mwa Ghana for ni bi. Na mo gina so na say ne.
Okay, ye Ghana for ma. Enye NDC for asem na ye ka.
NDC endi mo na mo yes.
No. Administrative is a process.
Yeah, but enye.
Okay, adentina mo hanu. Ende mo fa mo MD office go see baby lift no na security man no betina ha.
Say David na enye bi enko ye ma ye.
Missy, so say yeah.
Honorable, it's administrative static. Is it not the fact that maybe we see yen sakraye? Say maybe enkoye my
administrative can be dynamic with a process.
Yes, but so is it not the same?
That is it. What we are doing right now, who catch me say, boot, we can't boot no, and mum na ye wenim. And now can you succeed in that journey?
Sana wuhu na nasa sana ofo sete.
Enu nti na mi catch say mumma mu MD nu ni office enko baby a lift wo na security man no betina ha. Na omro betina esoro ha. Na MD office no ho. That is also a process. Is it not dynamic?
Very
do
dynamic.
That and so how do you think about it? So be ba I say mu MD nu ni office no ewo baby a lift no ground no and na security man no ni office no na wa ha no mom na etia se no mehu. Yeah.
But Ghana for
we are not.
But we say Ghana for MPP.
Just
under 7 months.
Mami can't say me never.
I was painting me the baby man, but person OTC say almost say Ghana for MPP.
I feel they say
7 solid months in here.
Oma catcher nento ma film. Oma catcher. So be catcher say ma feel. And I will be saying I can't so they dandra adendra ofi me say and I want this achieve that.
And so Oma raise
we are chino me dey me chino me see who show back tie me do your bema who show back say o catch over my feel
e be rap na ma feel
rap na ma feel say kwan so omisa omunta
omisa
into bema no mo say
Semena me catch.
Everyone say now feel me. Catch no.
O say bia ma feel, say bia me hu wache ma feel. And e bia me no bon komo ache ma feel. And e bia me di we duane ache ma feel. Enti MPP for say.
Enti MPP for dey no ma catch no. One say one me about 4 examples. Chere me MPP for catch say edunti na Ghana for chere me na me susu me chere wa say chere me. Now, so people do not seem to say, I feel that airports and that is not the Cheremi MPP for catch us and nothing I have fear mono. Cheremi.
It's a lawyer, want to mean trade in time. Most again for a film. Ma a year on.
You see, almost like
NTRCS.
You see,
7 months a penny.
You see, almost like Chika no almost say no. Omuma on tre the entire film. And now baby the pa.
Mema etiefo nyina so achene ahwefo nyina. Baby bia obi biara obi a enkanka Honorable Kennedy ohene e Japan. Na chi bebre anopenso no hoye. Kojo mifiri Kumasi na ebe.
Oh okay.
Now
wow sure.
Enra
Mr.
Producer friend no.
Yeah.
Na Sunday fly na mo say me ne Honorable Ashama and e ba be sham say ma fe no
what fe no
e say me move from Kumasi na me ba na me be hia me senior brother boss me hu na den ache
one reasons didn't what feel
the ya feel bi
one reason bi
what feel who what
okay yes number 1 see wa hu mi ache
o de mama nto aso say me to aso na Kojo me ma yakọ Kessben pa.
Oh, and
then so the ISS studio how be a black. Na last I think you know me who says wabrewa sanity akem. Na Kojo say nim say me wabrewa akem.
Oh, sorry.
Oh me dey me nda be na wotwe na me ye. E ho na so ye 1 week no. Sana mateno.
Oh, 2nd August.
2nd August. Aye.
Oh.
2nd August na say.
Oh.
Me kata mabre we chi kura. Ewo ebuakwa.
Yeah.
Na say mabre one da me nche wo. Yes.
Okay.
TV ne so no.
Yeah.
Ye Kumase. Ye kan ebuakwa on se bi nso wo baby foforo ba we dey ye kan. Yes. Ye kan Kumase.
Okay.
Ebuakwa tano so.
Okay.
Eho na abrewa etna ye. Dodo na ntini yempese de be kompesa so ni ade se de be adofo efiri nkran ene ba bia no nti Kojo na nka wo ba ebuakwa
so dia ye
na ese me so me ba wonom
enokre
ba dia ye die ye bechem na bia fa nti ene na ye si due na me nso me nue na yesre adofo nyina na yejamfo se on the 2nd no ye kokoju no ne ye ko sebe na yenim se nyankopon so be ma bibia jojo Kojo amantem sika we die meka na fidie so ye free ha ne se ode ma me me abre wa wuja wo ti na de aba ntentem ne de ko
Matthias here
security matters ya ye ka ho asemi see se mitie honorable Ashama asemo kan ya hwe the earlier submissions na it is clear say ono na ye what minister ni position a kasa statement no konye se utie na semo kan ni ye pa hyase na wona akofa na to asemu sem bia de ball no akire na ma ono so ko align with a certain eyi kakra but utie ni ye pa dia ensem a wo ka no o se o yenye we de yenka asa amanyokuo bi na akoye na ade ni ye hwehwe na ebia na obi kra na dia akoto ne dem those were the analysis are not them. It tells you say within him no so no de ya na o hwe experience or one ade ode ye nuoma na enya nwanwa say so acting director uzo ko nuwa man ko nka ne sa nti say kasa bia ba na nko yi a honorable yenye bold kakra ni nka say ha de nka minister wa nka ne sa nka ye Dr. Manibuama eye obi a me penasem papa because asema me mehu afa ne ho and say ope one of the cleanest politicians in Ghana has ya oka ho bi say ompe ketase hye ene nuoma basabase oye fine gentleman ti me penasem pa but sa ehonom na okan de adabraka no abo kan bibi say oh ebe me yehunu say daachi bi se tuo no kopie bibi ebe ka say no na on minister e kan ye no mo on say enu nyina na to win some sympathy before the party but yenhwe the bigger issues say Kotoko ni has ekwa akobobo na say Kotoko key player ya tese we pra ball no omobia me pacho has a best some strategy and answer no it will definitely change their strategy so when Lionel Messi ekobobo the Barcelona days Real Madrid Lionel Messi ekobobo near say Messi a pra who be change your strategy for getting that information now the one who is in charge of our security ababe catch say yakundie bia eden ayira say it is sample na say ayira mpo it doesn't lie in his mouth to come and tell us that because of position or one akodi we na ye wono ye dey defend ye ho against external aggressions and even internal aggressions ye be face it will opponent na one na kwa share what the care catch and say wo wakodi ayira no wakodi ayira dia ne strategy ensesa it is obi person to share so na osuro say Ghana for dia yate so omo wakodi we omo we enti ye ntumi ni omo nkonkodi asie na se minister abeka se nioma no ayira dia ya ma omo ahoden a omo ebe be attack enti ye hunu say in that aspect no our minister asama okan no senka wanka enka ye we nya ni yi Honorable Ashama enim within himself asama make kan ye no kore na so minim baby otise see na so body defense what you say media de ye no meka say ye de anya no meka say enye because na meka no Honorable Dr. Omane Buama otise Honorable Ashama correct but how there when you wrong na say ka say MPP for NDC for afi na NDC for mu be hu say Ghana for afi ampa say there Kojo Yɛse ɔbɔfoɔ de deɛ ne nam ho apa so ɔsɛ yɛkɔ up down left right center yɛhyehyɛ yɛ nneɛma a yɛnhyehyɛ nwieyɛ ɛti sɛ wopɛ yeye ha bia wɔ MPP mpo na Ghanafoɔ dodoɔ na afe yɛ sɛsie yi no ne yɛhyehyɛ yɛ nneɛma awie na 31st January yɛyɛ flag bearer na afei yɛn nyinaa yɛbɔ ne kyidɔm ɛde kɔ no ɛhɔ na wobɛhu no sɛ yes Ghanafoɔ afe yɛ ampa isi sɛ wohwɛ NDC amamu a mubu yi defense ministry na mi sɛ hɔ nom deɛ bibia da din bibia ɛkɔ no hwɛ minister ɔno so deɛ de aba abetum uwo mu a no yɛsi wei deɛ wei abetum uwo mu a no wei afa ha just say within 7 months no now it is a fact say businessmen are complaining say dollar no munya bi ente sa although say aba from but onya bi mfa nya n'adwuma akwakọ say fuel aba from na kɔ filling station na unya bi ntɔ eti abɛkɔ soro na nkwa nya bi atɔ ne say ɛbɛba from so ebi ni ɔna abɛpake o card ye ne eti amemu na ɔmo buo no enoma bebree town ɔmo ani so a ɔmo hu baabi ɔmo de fa ɛno na ama Ghana for within 7 months some kan mesi NDC for yɛma mo 6 months 6 months ne kura nuru bon se na ɔmo de ɔmo ti ahyase yɛ den bubom na se yɛ wɔ hɔ na se mo baayɛ as NDC fuel levies ani yɛ wɔ MPP di mfie nwɔtwe or the 50 pesos na kan ho ba wo baayɛ wo de almost 2 cities na aba abɛsɔ so de a ɛbɛde na Ghana for mfie MPP Ghana for bɛfie MPP if you say nhyehyɛ ne amamu a mo yɛ no even your own energy sector minister abɛka kyerɛ Ghana say Kojo mpakyɛ wo we de wadaroma yɛ brofo sɛ yɛse obi yɛ intelligent the opposite bɛ de unintelligent ana meboa aha sɛ unye unimu nyansa sɛ be no ayɛ den Kojo no unimu nyansa na we opposite of unimu nyansa me da se esem bi wa na yɛ fa unintelligent na yɛ minister bɛka kyerɛ yɛn say it is only an intelligent government and betimi de 1 cedi atu fuel so nanso yakɔ filling stations na yɛbɛhu sɛ change bia MI or the 1 cedi beto so but change bia MI it is only an intelligent your friend is saying government now or the 1 cedi yato so yakɔ pump adeɛ dey 11 got 12 dey 12 got 13 dey got 13 eko 14 entina yenua energy minister na sema wo kaaye no Ghana for who say na NDC abanye unintelligent because or a cabinet minister no abeka sa asemu ya kire or say it shows say some of the 1 city to so na say ankosora it shows there they have the acumen to manage the economy after the 1 city to so are they in the cost let us say they lack the acumen to manage this economy enyame na meka a whole cabinet minister eneka onim energy ni mu chen it is say abai we unintelligent there abai de na Ghana for emfi intelligent government like Nana Dankwah Akufo-Addo ne MPP amemu a omo bebu enti honorable ho de siase e call the better bo sampa Ghana for afie and now starting now the cool men hit me show wani mu a so it is true say Ghana for afie
Bayport say men control say omo ye fixed deposit ama ye nyina enti no wa wo pese wo ye fixed deposit ma men control with a minimum of 5,000 obetimi nya 16% or to 20% interest e wo so enti fa say e be out of 5,000 akoma Bayport say omo find ye fixed deposit ma wo 1 year on obenya 1,000 Ghana cedis interest ato so also now the 20,000 kwa for 6 months obenya 1,820 interest ato so the 100,000 so kwa in 1 year obenya 20,000 interest na with the account usika no Bayport and the same country so omo ye fixed deposit campaign and amebo ho enkomo actual no nti so pese utie mu nsam yie na ne Bayport fo edi nkomo na hwe na usika sam so etumi koyie ma pa dia e ba tro frɛ manager no Mr. Bonnie do fra so hwe Mr. Bonnie ne number no 0245 153 283 0245 153 283 and now says 020 4125 878 020 4125878 na ofra or no obedi nkomo Bayport or say your future now and no and a Bayport to 4 dear. My mechanic say Chepam says open Taria Pam. Na open sa oko a lawyer, ne ye na. Oko Chepam Hono Bepin Pam and Tari Nina, my yen Taria, a face sorry parties, weddings, Nina no, Chepam etumi Nina amount. Chepam so Pama, Nebono El from ye pa. Open Pam Mane, Memma name Kwalanu, Bibiadi, no, Open Pam Nina amount. So straight Chepam party or a wash market or hop and I was a becano friend. I was 020-683-7738 020-683-7738 Aye Chepam or see your custom tailoring on sa ebekano ewo honom sa so and Eclipse collateral management sa men can show say so here collateral na o de aye adwuma se ne fata o properties da ho na on fanya hwe o se fabra na obetimi da aye adwuma ma na awo eso ama na wenya profit na also se bi o de project kakra eno nti no ko Eclipse collateral management for ho na oni omo enkodi enkomo omo eye Medimosis Hospital in Chemu honom anasa West African SHS wo no honom na omo eben enti no so kwa wo so hwehwe eye Eclipse collateral for na kwa na omo ne no mo di nkomo afa collateral issues nyina ho from was 054-383-2466 054-383-2466 onsa ebe kan mo na oni omo edi enkomo honorable nti say wa chiro di nti a I mean, my film. One serious reasons. Are these reasons not serious? I mean,
next time I call boy kakrana. We don't maintain. Now, as a result, say Ghana ni one ewa kuma a 2 year as a young guy. Anyone eku.
Okay. All right.
Oh, these are some of the things. Or see, man, wa bribing me dada.
I don't know, but I mean, a daily conference no more just about a minute on that. The issue of General Secretary Eka say they should rise and defend the CJ and then the Electoral Commission. I mean, your take on that? Just a minute on that. I mean, this is the General Secretary calling for the protection of the CJ and then the Electoral Commission.
And if they are not a working contradiction, the same party says that they will support my national chairman Johnson Asedun Ketia to kick Jemensa out. The same party. And now they say that you see, they are total working contradiction. Look, we are calling on Fred Ghana for almost a choir DCJ fashion. Baby, a constitution. Almost found the chere. Obi found the chere. And now move free. Now no Saturday conference I'm going. Oh, it was even there's violence, it's just a friendly fire, right? Because some mabu the camera babia videos. So that was a friendly fire. At least in general, the conference is okay. It has brought them together in a way, but the legality or illegality of that no there. To me in free ho no according to say they don't want to follow the rules because yes you have the right to change your constitution, nobody can say anything, but send your muye no na chese samunya yi mu flag bearer say the process start from the polling station as ana mu dia yi mu flag bearer inti question be something inti mu yi flag bearer we am be say election na this a election no part there that is a working contradiction now quite is some mu general manager no ediko see lifter say and a security man no inside
yo thank you that's honorable so me say your conference na your kokoye ye no obi ehunu say bibia edane ko
adepose ko gini sika o
bibia kama
na o ye college wa so la o si sa ko je tresa nkoyi
on kan bibia o bibia
o social media
some na de be ya say
na nyina etraso
say nyoma e be ya
ma na social media na o ka sem no
wan kan social media o share sense
me chairman na ye Canada Japan time me o parliament me say o so ko gini 4 million baht e je so mama na nchia o mama nipa ba kwa chia o si ba o nya nkwa na chia ye obi ma 4 million o mama na wevu na kwa wa ma fi ewevi no kra na ya do wa ya na wanye
onim say be bre
wa ya na wanye
oya da so mi fi no enti ya da Ghana fo nyina ase e wa de fefa ombeta echi ema ne course e wo legon na efe yi Ghana for so no said o ma fe yen no ye hye ye nioma ye so nioma hwiegu a na hunu hye ye nioma hwiegu ye hye ba said ye congress akwakọ gi atum ye nyina ya gi atum sa ye kọ ye nim se ye hye ne sa afe no ye beyi flag bearer na ansa ne ya ba na che se ye constitution ne asesa no it all the time no sa na beye ne dia akọ se ye ye adwanya wo 3 years e dia ye campaign about
down pay mathematics ba ma men kyerɛw every year buko election 500 votes say no mukita 1.7 million.
Okay, 2016
and then one term, another 500, one term, another 500, one
I don't know what shall say. Why? Almost a million.
And I know 2 times. Say
answer 2 times. The most
we go 3 times.
You don't about.
And and happy birthday to you, Honorable Millicent Afeku. Millicent Afeku, happy birthday to you. What a Desmond Afeku, and then happy birthday to you, Mabel Brenya of Kaswa Opekuma. Oh, like I better say, they come to Ebia for we you know, and then you na make myself. And then lawyer so say invite AOB Biara. Omra here ni late mom. Oba penny Efia Dankwah wo ho. On August 2nd, e wo eye atwuma ebuakwa. Ona bo o ma me de Dankwah wo.
Dankwah Efia Dankwah. Enti me ba me first born so e de Efia Dankwah.
Me pa. Into the second wo ho.
On the second, na the question that third na so e de ato aso. Se bibi ntina obi antimi ama second na. The third obetimi aba.
Okay. Yeah, that's the pa.
So that's the break.
And I michia achi michia yi pa achi. And I feel so Spain Boga Zaragoza also michia yi pa. Mijiri say mo nyina mo ho achi.